Today guys, I'm gonna show you a really quick, simple soup. We really like the Panera creamy chicken and wild rice soup. And this is my kind of dupe for that recipe. Super simple, super easy. Could make it more complicated, but why do it? So the store helps out a lot for this recipe. Number one, get yourself a rotisserie chicken. They taste good, they're already done. This is an extra big one that I got at Walmart. This particular one is a buttery garlic flavor, but I've also used it with the traditional. I've never tried it with lemon pepper chicken, so I don't know how that would turn out. But this always works out well. I just get it, take the meat off the bone, put it in my pot. Easy. It also takes 2 containers of the Uncle Ben's long grain wild rice, the original recipe. I recommend the Uncle Ben's. I've tried it with different brands of the rice. The seasoning in the Uncle Ben's is more spot on to the Panera bread recipe. You're also gonna need some broccoli, an onion, some carrots. Again, I get the already shredded carrots. Makes life so much easier. Just throw them in the last 10 minutes. They're tiny, they don't take long to cook. Saves you a ton of time. Some half and half chicken broth, 2 cans of cream of chicken soup. I'm just using the Aldi's brand today. Campbell's works fine too. This is just cheaper. Same thing with the chicken broth. And then the only other seasonings that go into this soup other than what's in the wild rice are black pepper. We like a lot of it, so I put a lot in. And believe it or not, cinnamon, ground cinnamon. Is that gonna focus? Come on, focus. There we go, ground cinnamon. I actually got this from the dollar store last Christmas. I was gonna make some salt dough ornaments. This is leftover, and it's been tasting fine, so that's what I'm gonna use today. So I'm just gonna chop some stuff up, throw it all in my pot, except for the half and half and the carrots. Those will go in the end. And we're gonna get cooking. You also need some water per the directions in the back of the rice box. But just watch how simply this soup comes together. All right, I'm just gonna let it all come to a boil. And then I'm gonna turn it down to medium heat and let it simmer. Okay, that simmered for 30 minutes. At this point, all the rice should be thoroughly cooked, along with the broccoli. The chicken's starting to kind of fall apart. Now's a great time to add our pre-shredded carrots. Again, getting them pre-shredded saves a bunch of time. Okay, I'm just gonna let that simmer again for about another 5 minutes. Okay, after about 5 minutes, well, those carrots are nice and tender, and you can see how thick this soup has gotten. And now it's time to add the creamy part of creamy chicken and wild rice soup. So I have some fat-free half and half. You could use the full fat stuff. Heck, you could use heavy whipping cream if you wanted. It's just up to you. This is a 32-ounce container. I will probably use maybe half of it. And really, this adds a little bit of creaminess, adds a little bit of flavor. It also kind of thins the soup out just a little bit, but how much you add is really up to you. You could leave it out altogether if you wanted and kept it a little lighter, a little healthier. But you know, it's getting to be fall, and nothing's better than a nice, thick, creamy soup. And really, that's it.